Bye, guys.
See ya.
Don't miss that flight.
So we're pretty much done with everything we need to do. We just decided to rent a car and just stay one extra day just to see the sights. And we're in Calgary.
Never walked on a lake before.
Yeah, it's kind of trippy. But yeah, if you just kind of kick the snow a little bit, get to the bottom. Watch, I'm going to kick it too hard and then we're just going to fall straight through. Canada is so interesting. It feels so much like the US, but things are just different. For example, guys, what is this called? A beanie, right? No, here they call it a toque. A toque? Do you think Canadians are nicer than Americans?
Yes.
Hi! New couch today. Where do we get this couch from?
This is a couch from Castlery.
We bought this couch a little while back and it finally got delivered. We still have the bigger problems to take care of, but for now we can just enjoy this sofa. Chicky, what do you think about the couch? You like it? Pretty nice, huh? The Roomba can run under there, so we don't have to clear that out. It fits so nicely with this plant. Once we get this place cleaned up, it's gonna look awesome. We feel like we've been hitting a streak of bad luck lately, but I think this is the turnaround point. On the flight back, there was this kid that was literally going insane. He would like go into TSA and like grab their stuff and scream, and they took him into some back room and we could hear him screaming for like, kid you not, like 45 minutes straight, and we were just like, that kid's gonna be on our flight, isn't he? It turns out he's in the seat right behind us, literally kicking Carrie's seat, like sticking his hand through, tugging on us, pulling hair. And
I was sorry, but I was laughing
Uh-huh.
because they were literally dragging him.
yeah, and he
through
was like,
security.
and then he goes like this and just like literally not just like kicking like and kicking your seat like normal kids do. This kid's like like as hard as he freaking could. And his parents weren't even doing anything. They were just like yeah, kids and babies cry on airplanes and that's normal. I'm telling you, this was on another level. Carrie goes up to the flight attendant, like, hey, this kid keeps kicking my seat. Can I switch the seat? The staff was like, oh, you're sitting in front of the kid. Like the entire airport was just like looking at this
Talking
kid.
about it.
And they were all just like leaning over like, I'm like, yeah, I know what they're saying. Anyways, that was the end of it. That is the end of the bad luck, the
We
plumbing,
decided.
explosive. Yeah. Also, I stayed up late last night just researching ADHD, and holy crap, I thought ADHD was like a very small part of my brain. Ever since I was a kid, like I always did terrible in school. I always had horrible grades, but I always felt like I was smart at some things and not at others. I have terrible time management skills, and you know, people like to plan, like Carrie's a planner, but for me, I'm always just like, I don't know, maybe later or now. And one of the things I saw about it was that ADHD brains, there's only now and not now. That's it. There's no like, maybe later, maybe tomorrow, how about tonight? It's just like now or not now. And that's like, I couldn't explain it any better. I think it's a bigger part of my life than I expected.
Yeah, I knew it played a part, but I didn't think it played that big of a role. I try to say, hey, no, you need to work on whatever the priority is. And what that lady said was, you're on a channel, but you're not control of which channel you're on.
It's like a TV where the channel keeps getting switched, but you don't have the control. Somebody else has the remote.
Right, because
Yeah.
sometimes you'll be working on something. I'm like, why are you wasting your time on this right now? This isn't the most important thing right now.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I just gotta do this. I don't know how to explain. Like, you've tried to explain it to me, like,
I can't think about the things I need to do until I'm done with the things that my brain says, you do this now. Like,
right,
it's really
like
hard
the
for me
IKEA
to...
cabinet.
Yeah, like I was just like, I must get this done before I could do anything else. I'll leave a link to that TED Talk down below, but the amount that it resonated with me was insane. Like, I couldn't believe how many things that she was saying so spot on. But I'm feeling really good because now I feel like I have a sense of direction. And I think the direction really is like, I gotta figure out my brain. And ADHD is super highly researched. So I'm actually excited to do this kind of deep dive and see what I can get out of it. I lose my keys non-stop.
Oh my god.
And that is a big sign of ADHD.
But you put an AirTag on it, so...
Yeah, AirTags. Oh my god, that is the best thing that we've gotten this year, I think, is AirTags. Like, you get like a 4-pack for $100 or like one for, I think, $30. And you don't need a subscription fee. The battery lasts a really long time. You use your iPhone to like find your keys or wallet. All right, here, let me go get it. But you see, this is my ADHD like coming in. I'm just like,
Yeah.
word vomit. Let me get my keys.
Of course you can't find your keys.
I need to find my keys. I can't find it. I'm literally going to use the AirTag right now. Apparently my keys is 2 feet away. What? Literally right here. It's an exchangeable battery too, so you just open it up, put it in. But like so far, the battery hasn't died on us. It uses everybody else's iPhones to help locate something. So if something gets stolen, and we want to put some on the dogs for when we travel, but as long as the dogs go by other iPhones, then they'll ping the location of that.
You've used it so many times to find your keys or your wallet.
Yeah, it's like you have a crazy attention to detail, right? And you say it's like a blessing and a curse.
A blessing and a curse, yeah.
Right? And you're also really good at planning and being on time and scheduling and stuff like that. I'm awful at that, right?
You are very, very bad at that, yeah.
What do you think that I'm good at?
When you really focus and hone in on something, you really put everything into it. Reaching goals too. Like if you create a goal for yourself.
That's another thing that's a blessing and a curse. Because sometimes if the goal is just out of reach, I'll do anything to reach it. And sometimes
it gets in the way of other things.
Yeah. Like if I'm just like, I have this much time to get through this door and to the other side and I'm running low on time, then I won't even stop to open it and then be a little bit late. Like I'll kick through the door and break it if that means that's what I need to do to get there in time. So I think that's where it can become
That was a great
negative
analogy.
thing. Yeah. Because you know it's true. Dude, does it suck just like working with me and I'm just like ADHD all the time?
I don't know. It doesn't seem that surprising because I've been around you for a while. So it's like, oh, okay. There's just a name for it.
You've known me longer than anybody else. How is it trying to plan something with me?
There is no planning.
Ever,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, there's an idea.
Yeah. Carrie, what's it like trying to plan with me?
It was so difficult to get you to go to the dentist because I had to make an appointment for you to go to the dentist, but you hate appointments.
We're still waiting for some leak detection people to come and do that. And oh, hey, look at this towel. The LA County jail towel. I know what.
It's all dirty. They're gonna think we're dirty people.
I didn't know we still had that towel. Yeah. My friend went to LA County jail. That was his towel, and he gave it to me afterwards as a souvenir. He's like, "Can I keep this towel?" Now PETA is using it as a blanket. I didn't even know he had that. I haven't seen that in a while.
Well, I knew there was a story behind it, so I thought about a couple times at throwing it out, and maybe you wouldn't notice.
But yeah, it's been officially 1 week since the leak started. The home insurance and warranty people, they take their sweet time, don't they? Carrie's been on the phone with them pretty much every day trying to get them to come out and be like, hey, can you guys tell us what to do from here?
Well, it was kind of stupid because I tried to explain that we had a slab leak. And they're like, well, we had to send out a plumber. And then if they say it's a slab leak, then we'll send out the special team with equipment. And I'm like, can I just save you the trip and just send us the guy that we need?
At least we didn't ruin all the flooring, because that would have been just devastating.
Well, at that point, we would have definitely gone through the insurance.
Yeah, so there's like a $2,500 deductible for our home insurance, so we're not sure if we want to do that, because it's kind of like car insurance, where if you make a claim because you caused an accident, then your insurance goes up for a little bit. Carrie, we have a brand new couch right there. Why are you sitting here?
Well, the outlet's here.
Ah, I see. We put some flooring outside in the sun to let it dry, but then we woke up and we realized it was raining. It never rains in LA, so...
I'm usually really good about paying attention to the weather.
You want to read some comments with me on the couch so that we don't just like have this as our background? The sadness.
That's our life right now. You always want to film when I'm like... Oh, I'm just gonna throw my hair up in this messy bun.
So craziest thing happened right after we posted the last vlog. I get a Venmo payment for $50. I'm like, who is this? This must be like some accident or something. And it's from one of you guys actually. And it says, it's not much, but hopefully this helps with the unexpected. What? Like, first of all, I've never put my Venmo information out there at all, but it's like, it's crazy that you guys would go out of your way to like track down the Venmo and send $50. Like, that's incredibly generous and awesome and thoughtful. But like, no, don't go out doing that.
No, we're okay. We're gonna be fine.
We've already spent it actually on this.
We're not gonna send the money back?
No, we already spent it on this. What? You thought I was gonna send the money back? Maybe I should have. Yeah. Sorry. Carrie really thinks we should send the money back. He also happens to be the top comment on the last vlog also.
Oh.
He says, oh my goodness, that's such a bummer. You both have such a positive attitude and I hope everything pans out well. Dude, that's so generous and thoughtful. And
Don't get the wrong idea, everybody. We're not trying to be a pity party asking for money over here.
Speak for yourself, lady. Here's my Venmo information. I'm just kidding. Don't send us.
Everybody
money on
already
Venmo,
knows that I'm a good person and you're not.
This is actually the start to something very, very important. Well, actually, it started a long time ago, but now we get to officially announce it in the next vlog.
Yeah. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that have gone into this.
So this is thanks to you,
I think-
Khan. Can you tell me how to pronounce your name?
I would
Khan.
pronounce it Khan. You guys can continue to support us with all your positive thoughts and comments.
Eric says, I really hope you have good homeowners insurance. Most of that should be covered, but I'm so sorry, man. Had my basement flood twice after completely finishing it myself. I feel you. Cost me over $90K to fix it all. Oh my gosh. That's
heartbreaking.
Oh my gosh. Especially if you did it yourself, because it's like your energy went into it. I love how Carrie can just deal with Jean's camera obsessions. It gives me hope that there is someone out there who could love my camera obsessions too. Team Carrie for sure. Sorry for the crappy house renovations, but your experience shared on the vlog helped thousands of us learn it's not for nothing. The final house reveal will be all more the sweeter.
That's what I kept telling you when you're having your breakdowns about I can't live here anymore. I was like, it'll be worth it.
But you now know that the ADHD also plays a part in it, you know?
I see that now, but in that moment, I was like,
what is wrong with me? Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with
No,
you?
I could
what a
not
baby.
get anything done. I literally could not get anything down. And I thought it was because of burnout, when really a lot of it was just like me needing to manage the ADHD. Like there's times where I'll be like, okay, I want to go shoot this thing and I'm all excited about it. Mm-hmm. But by the time it gets down to, okay, we scheduled something and now it's time to shoot, all of a sudden I'm like, I really don't want to do this right now. This is the last thing I want to do. And I'm just like miserable doing it, which is why I like to be more impulsive and just kind of do things when I'm feeling it. Because once that feeling of wanting to do it goes away and it fades out, then all of a sudden something that would have been really fun is now something I really just don't want to do. Hardy says, Carrie, I think I speak for all of us. We freaking love you. Gene, you are one lucky man.
Yeah, see?
We're going to have to change this channel to the Carrie Kennedy's channel.
No, I'm good.
I love Carrie's optimism, but the stress shows a little. But when you get through it, its value will be worth it.
I was so stressed. I went out and got a whole box of Rice Krispie treats.
My 2 cents on plumbing. Don't go back through the concrete. Abandon those lines. Go through the attic with PEX tubing. And if you have one leak in copper, there is bound to be more. So yeah, I think that is the route we're going to go. Let's just spend a little bit more money and just reroute the piping through somewhere else. No matter what kind of problem we face, we can just film it and then just be like, how do we get past this? And somebody out there will have great advice for us. Well, Carrie needs to pee, so that is the end of this vlog. Can't wait to show you guys what's in here in the next vlog. I also have my meeting with the psychiatrist on the 25th of this month, which is actually one day after my birthday, which is on the 24th. I get to start my new age with some new knowledge of my mental situation, and I would love to avoid medication, but some people say the medication is like literally putting on glasses for the first time. So I have no idea what to expect. I think it could potentially be awesome, but I am also a little bit nervous. Like, what if I just become super boring and just, I don't know. This is actually a good opportunity to ask, like, if any of you out there have ADHD and got diagnosed and then started taking medication, like, what was your experience like? Was it helpful? Because we've heard some really positive things, but at the same time, I feel like medication sometimes has this stigma, and I've definitely bought into that for a while, where I'm just like, I don't think I need to take any sort of medication for it. But my therapist said it's like one of those things where some people, it's life-changing. Like, they actually get to think for the first time, or putting on glasses for the first time. So if that's the case, then yeah. But anyways, this is my cue to go. All right,